Hello and welcome to the Star Citizen Ship Buyer's Guide. Today we are looking at the Anvil Crucible, the flying toolbox and repair ship. It's available for $350 excluding taxes. It's also on concept sale with lifetime insurance and 2 pieces of hanger flare until the 30th of November. A so-called flying toolbox, the Crucible is Anvil Aerospace's first dedicated repair ship, featuring a rotating control bridge and a detachable pressurised workspace. The Crucible is a versatile mobile garage equipped with repair arms, an operations centre, and all the equipment needed to overhaul a damaged craft back into fighting shape. Whether you're restoring a crippled derelict or quickly getting a Hornet back into fighting shape, the Crucible is a one-stop repair shop featuring a series of remote manipulator arms for delicate repair work, clamshell doors allowing for both zero-G and pressurised repair work, as well as the tools and EVA equipment needed to get out there and make things go. The Crucible is primarily for repairing and refitting. It is, though, a multi-role toolbox utility ship. It houses all the tools and machinery needed to make multiple repair jobs on any size craft efficiently and effectively. It's got 2 major sections, the cab and the workshop, and it can repair smaller Hornet-sized ships in its workshop. Larger ships will be repaired with the Crucible's repair arms and or drones. The workshop is fully detachable to enable more repair flexibility and different modules to go in there too. It's also a very suitable ship for salvage work. It is fairly large at 80 metres in length, 73 metres wide and 16 metres high, and it's likely to be quite slow, though the engines are on tracks with this ship to help with manoeuvrability so it can get around what it's repairing or salvaging. The Crucible can also repair itself, and the ship is going to be quite active and busy when on a job. There are lots and lots of stations to work, and it can kind of comfortably fit for crew, so they're going to be running around doing lots of things. So let's talk a little bit about weapons, hardpoints, and some of the other abilities of this ship. So it's got a size 7 remote turret on top and a size 6 remote turret on bottom, and both of these turrets can be controlled fully from the cockpit. The workshop is fully detachable, as I said earlier, and there's the likelihood that you're going to be able to put lots of different modules there if you want. The Crucible has large articulated arms for doing both internal and external repair work. The ship has an ample supply of escape pods as well. There are full living areas, sleeping areas, and it comfortably fits 4 crew. And there is at least 7 stations available to these crews, so you're going to be kept busy. It will have the ability to carry drones in some way and control them for tasks too. Whether or not you need an extra module or an extra system for that, I don't know. The ship is divided into 2 major sections. The cab. The Crucible features a carefully designed repair-orientated bridge with multiple operation stations. A single captain can operate both flight and repair control systems by rotating the bridge. By facing forward, the ship can operate as a normal spacecraft. In reverse, the commander can look out over the repair bay and interact with the manipulator arms and other systems. A larger crew can divide these tasks for maximum efficiency. The Crucible's cab section includes storage, living quarters, dedicated EVA lockers intended to allow a multi-person crew to prepare to function in zero gravity, which will be necessary for larger repair and salvage operations. The workshop. Like the Endeavour or Hull series, the Crucible is designed for future expansion. Included with the standard model is what we've dubbed the Scarab, a dedicated dry workshop designed to support pressurised repair of single-seat fighters such as the Hornet or the Gladiator. As an Anvil ship produced for the military, the Crucible is designed with these in mind. 2 internal arms allow work repair to be conducted remotely, while direct access to the cab module, when attached, allows the crew to get up close and personal with their charges. External clamshell doors can be opened in depressurized mode, allowing the crew access to repair larger ships, making the Crucible capable of servicing everything from a Constellation to a Bengal. The Scarab can also be dropped in space and can remain a fully functional temporary station while the cab performs other duties. Let's talk briefly about the repair mechanic. The repair mechanics will be skill-based, repeatable and scalable. For hulls, which is the main duty of the Crucible, you're going to have to assess the damage, choose the correct materials, and then reconstruct the area. Repair arm operators will need to clean a strip of damaged area before patching that area up, and this will require a laser or a welder, which, if used inappropriately, could cause more damage or at least a sloppy repair job. Handheld multi-tools can also be used, but this is much more of a small-scale patch job. Components can also be repaired and replaced. You turn off the affected system and replace any damaged subcomponents. For me, I'm going to equip almost every one of my crew and NPCs with multi-tools and hope I don't require large-scale repairs often, but for people that are in larger fleets or want to make a living from repair, the Crucible is for you. And remember that it's going to be expansive. There are going to be lots of different modules for that. It's not just going to be full repair, although repair it's going to be its primary job at the moment, or at least the role it's probably best at. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching and listening. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the verse. Crucibles will be really important in the verse to get ships patched up quickly. Otherwise, you're going to have to spend precious time and possibly more money finding a station or planet to repair at. And in some situations, you're not going to be able to do that. They will be able to service even the largest ships with field repairs and patch jobs, but also if they have time, then they can do substantial repair work to those targets. The cockpit can rotate, giving it greater overview and visibility of a repair job. That's quite cool. The ship is likely to be super modular as well, so it can fit lots of different utilities tasks, including, I would expect, outfitting, overclocking, rearming, salvaging, tweaking, lots of different roles. If you're looking for a ship to provide support to a fleet, or you'll want to be like a kind of flying space mechanic, then the Crucible is an amazing choice. I would expect there to be a lot of opportunity to generate income by providing patch jobs and repair jobs. Moreover, I think pirates will almost certainly need one of these ships at some point in their fleet, providing life-saving repair work without the need for them to dock elsewhere. I see the Reclaimer as a scavenger with the ability to repair, and the Crucible as a repair ship with the ability to scavenge, although they're both going to be relatively multi-rolled. They're both toolbox ships to me, though the Reclaimer, being much larger in size, is likely to have more modularity than the Crucible. I do see the Crucible being smaller, as it doesn't need to be larger for its primary purpose of repair. The Crucible is very much a support ship. It isn't completely without defense, unless you choose not to give it any defense. It does have those two large, powerful turrets, although you could replace them with tractor beams or something. It is likely to be slow and vulnerable to attack by most ships, though, and it should really be travelling with escorts or some other kind of supporting ship.